If you're starting a new job soon, I want you to hear this. Do not post your new job on LinkedIn right away. And definitely don't post about it before you actually start the role. It may sound dramatic, but posting this information too early can actually hurt your career. And today, I'm going to break down exactly why that's the case. Here's the truth. On LinkedIn, your career is a narrative. People judge patterns created by that narrative. And short tenures, even when they weren't your fault, can make hiring managers pass on you as a candidate without you ever knowing that was the reason. Is that fair? Not exactly, but does it happen every single day to job seekers everywhere? As a quick career story, I was laid off after 2 years at a job once, and 2 years is a solid amount of time. It looks stable enough, especially in the tech industry, which I work in. But if that same job had only lasted 3 or 4 months, I would have thought twice about posting it publicly at all. And I've watched so many people go through this. They post the excited to share about my new role announcement only to delete it a few months later. And that public dent on their record follows them for years to come. And here's something people often forget. Job offers actually get rescinded all the time, even after a candidate moves to another location for that job. Some of the reasons that this can occur are budget freezes, internal reorgs, leadership changes, a contract falls through, an internal candidate appears as the best option. Most of the time, none of these are your fault, but once you've posted publicly, you're the one who has to explain it to everyone else, not the company. Let's talk about psychology for a second. When you've been job searching for a while, starting a new role feels like a reset, a fresh identity, validation, a sense of relief. You want people to know that you made it and are successful. Believe me, I get it. But your job is not your entire identity. Your headline on LinkedIn is not your self-worth. And posting too early can put extra pressure on you during the early probation period of being in your new role. And remember, LinkedIn rewards frequent posting, and it can be very tempting to make that post right away. New job posts get the most likes, the most comments, the biggest dopamine hit. But the algorithm doesn't care if that job only lasts for 8 weeks or less. It's not protecting your career. It's just chasing engagement. Ask yourself this question: why post early about the role at all? You don't gain anything by rushing it. LinkedIn lets you backdate your start date. Nobody penalizes you for posting about it late. And there's zero upside to posting early, the very real, legitimate downsides. Let me give you a quick comparison. Let's say you have two people in the same job, in the same situation, but ultimately with very different outcomes. In scenario A, they decide to post early about the new role. So they post on day 1. On week 3, there are red flags that start to appear. On week 7, there are budget cuts. On week 9, they are let go from the role. And then on week 10, they delete the job from their LinkedIn. leaving a very visible 2-month stint that ended quickly and awkwardly. Recruiters, they make assumptions when they see that. So for scenario B, they decide to post about the role months after starting. They wait. They say nothing publicly right when they start. So by week 3, there's still those same red flags. On week 7, there's continued instability. And on week 9, they exit, but this time they could do so quietly. And then again on week 10, they decide whether to list the job at all. No short, awkward stint appears on LinkedIn. No assumptions can be made by people looking at your profile. No explanations from you are needed. Same job, same outcome, but one person's reputation gets damaged and the other person's doesn't. And here's what nobody tells you. If a job lasted less than 6 months, you often don't need to list it on your resume at all. You can fold that time under freelancing, contract work, consulting, or simply some kind of professional development. Your resume is a strategic marketing document, not a legal deposition. So, when should you post your new job? My honest advice: treat the first 3 months like the job doesn't exist publicly. Use that time to learn the ins and outs and the systems of the new role, build relationships with your colleagues, understand the company culture, and figure out whether this is a place you actually want your name attached to in the end. If after 90 days you're proud of the role, post it confidently without risk. So before you eagerly hit that post button, think about your long-term narrative. Protect your reputation, protect your future self. You don't need to chase validation. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Your career is built on what you do, not what you post. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe for more career strategy like this, and let me know in the comments your thoughts on posting new jobs early. See you next time.